Shamai! I'm going to take a look at this today, which is the Lekato Concert Ukulele. So Lekato have been sending me a few different things to review recently, and it suddenly dawned on them that they could send me their ukulele. So here it is, their 23-inch or concert scale ukulele. So available on Amazon, recommended retail price £70 or $69.99, but very often discounted. Just before I started filming this, I went and checked, and it was £47 something. Okay, so it's an all mahogany laminate instrument, mahogany top, sides and back, with a nice arched back as well, I must add, with a really nice binding. Again, this can make it look a little bit more classy, but in this case it is sort of a cream binding with a black pinstripe going through it. Very nice. Another nice feature is this sort of engraved rosette. I think it's like a sun round the sound hole. So I like that as well. So yeah, overall, not a bad looking ukulele. Nothing special in terms of the wood or anything, but I've certainly seen worse. It has got a binding on the back as well, and matching mahogany headstock. It's a mahogany two-piece neck and quite a nicely designed heel of the neck by there. It does have two strap buttons. I'll talk a little bit more about that a bit later. It did come with Aquila strings, or at least the label said Aquila on there, and they do look and sound like Aquila. It's got a rosewood fingerboard with both front and side markers. I'm really glad that most of the ukulele manufacturers are doing that now. Rosewood saddle, not salad. I am assuming it's a plastic nut and saddle, and uncompensated saddle as well. 35mm nut width. So the matching mahogany headstock has also got the Lekato logo on it. It's quite a nice slim design headstock. I quite like that. And it has got closed geared tuners, unbranded, but they do work perfectly well. One of my biggest bugbears, especially when you're buying things from Amazon, is overall quality control. Now, I can only talk about this instrument. Obviously, I can't talk about any of the others. But looking at the quality of this one, it does say in the advert that the frets are not sharp, and they're not. I've got to say, the frets on those, they do seem to be rounded off quite nicely at the edges, and all the way up to the end of the fretboard, they are nice and smooth. So talking about quality control, on the advert it is claiming a low action. So let's just have a quick check of that a minute. Yeah, I've got to say, 12th fret, round about 275 on the mill. So yeah, that would be really where I would be putting the action on one of my instruments. So yeah, not badly set up. It's a nice matte finish to it. I've got to say though that the actual finish to it really is pretty nice. I can't see any dings or bumps or anything like that. The only thing I've noticed, there is a slight rough patch on the actual binding going around there, but that wouldn't concern me in the slightest. There is no quality control sticker on it, not that that means anything at all, but this model that I have been sent is in pretty good shape overall. And I am going to be doing a little comparison between the three Amazon ukuleles that I've reviewed quite recently, including this one, so watch out for that. So 70 quid, or normally round about the 49, 50 quid mark, it does come as a set. Comes with a gig bag or a case, minimal padding, but it is a little bit padded in there. It's got a side handle, it has got shoulder straps at the back as well, and then there are a few other little accessories, useful, that come with it. First time diving into this. Okay, so it does come with a strap, but I just want to check something with this a minute, because when you look at the advert on Amazon, it is showing a hooked strap. In this case, yeah, is a hooked strap on it. If you don't know what one of these is, let me show you. And the reason I'm laughing is because they've gone and put 2 strap buttons on the ukulele. So you could easily use a normal uke strap, but basically one of these clips underneath, round onto the sound hole. It's been a while since I've used one of these. Round your head without knocking your glasses off. That was pretty good, wasn't it? And hey presto. I really dislike these, what they call straps, the hook straps, right? Jake Shimabukuro, sorry, I've said that wrong. He uses one of these, so, you know, there's nothing wrong with them. It's just not my cup of tea because you've got it playing like that. You leave go, oh, there's your ukulele gone. But it does come with a hook strap. It was probably easier for them to put a normal strap in, but there we go. That's why I'm laughing. This comes with strap buttons, both of them put on here. What else have we got? We got some spare strings on there. Again, on the advert, they're claiming spare Aquila strings. I can't guarantee that, but it did come with an Aquila label on the ukulele. It also comes with a clip-on tuner. That looks fairly generic. They tend to work, but there we are, a tuner. And I'm growling because it's coming with 3 plastic plectrums. If you know what my feelings are with these, I don't let the pupils in school use these on our school ukuleles because apart from the fact they don't sound nice, they sound very clicky, you can quite easily break strings, but they'll be very useful for my steel string ukuleles. So yeah, case, clip-on tuner, strap, plectrum, spare strings. Right, we need to have a little listen to this. First impressions, and again, I have had this a number of weeks, so I have been playing it a little bit. It's quite a nice, loud instrument. I can't say anything really more about the tone. I'd call it a fairly generic ukulele tone. It's not overly sweet, it's not overly bright, it's not overly mellow. It is nice and loud though, and you know, there's nothing wrong with the actual tone of it. Yeah, it's easy enough to play. As I said, the frets are nice and smooth. The nut itself, sometimes they can be a little bit sharp on the edges. That's pretty nice. And the neck width, what did I say it was? 35 mil. That's quite nice and narrow as well to play. I do quite like the sound of it. As I said, the volume is pretty good. The sustain isn't the longest. But yeah, it's not solid koa. It's not Hawaiian made. I'm quite enjoying inside the Lekato label on there. But the volume is pretty good. It's just a fairly standard ukulele sound. nice looking ukulele. Absolutely nothing wrong with it at all. Nothing special about it, but it doesn't sound bad. It plays pretty well. It comes with a case, tuner, spare strings, hook strap, but both strap buttons included for under 50 quid. Not a bad beginner ukulele. So thank you, Lekato, for sending me this. Yeah, I've tried a few bits of your equipment now, but yeah, ukulele has been fun. Not a bad ukulele for the price. I hope this has helped. As always though, if you've got any comments or questions, please feel free, leave them below. Give us a like if you've enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on new videos. Thank you for watching.